before you judge someone, before you think that they are bad, and you get mad at them, you go around talking about how bad they are, understand, at least remember one good thing that they ever did. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samuel Mugabe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking and for sharing. And in case you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, because there is a lot that we share on this channel called The Glorious Life. That's what we call our segment. Now, right now as I speak, I'm in the northern Uganda. I'm around Pakwach. I'm in Pakwachi. Just outside Maction Falls National Park. And it's been a very, very long day. As I speak, it's just a few minutes to 7. All I hear are birds. It's so cool here. I love the nature. It's been a very long drive from Kampala, full of challenges, but at the same time, it's been worth a drive. I've been thinking a lot of stuff while coming. This drive, the entire distance from my house to where we are sleeping tonight, I counted about 4 hours. It would be about 4 hours drive under normal circumstances. Unfortunately, it rained in the morning while we were setting off. It rained in the morning. I live in Mukono. So it flooded. Fast forward. It flooded. Everywhere in Kampala was flooded. Every road that you could get to, every shortcut that you would think of was flooded. And we had to look for alternative routes everywhere to see that we make our way onto Bombo Road. It was a tug of war. And I was seeing how people are struggling with floods, and I complained. Within me, I was complaining so much how people were going to become homeless because all their property was wasted. People lost their property to floods. I'm sure, because I heard there is a gentleman who died because of floods. I saw schools flooding. I saw people's houses flooding. I saw cars getting stuck on the road because they flooded. And I really felt so bad because, you know, this is my country. And because, of course, like every Ugandan, like every citizen, not just in Uganda, but everywhere, you would complain about what you see going on. And I was really complaining in my heart. And fast forward, we drove so many hours. After many hours, we drove off, and okay, we went out of the entire chaos of Kampala, and we started getting into better spaces where the road was clear. There was no traffic. There was no jam. Everything was just beautiful. And what happened is then we entered into the national park. So when we entered into the national park, I noticed a lot of calm. It was really very, very calm. I noticed cleanliness. There was a lot of beauty. And I just love nature naturally. And I just loved everything. Earlier on, the people that I was driving with, I told them that I really hate whatever is going on in this country. I hated the legislators, I hated the policymakers, I hated the companies that are contracted to do the roads. It was really tough. And then later, when we crossed over, I started appreciating my country. I stopped complaining. Which brings me to that major point that I want to share this evening. I've been telling my colleague that we've been driving with that, let me use the Luganda phrase first, then I can interpret it, I can translate it. I said, omuntu taba mubi yenna yenna, meaning that however bad a person might seem to appear, they can't be bad entirely. Always there is a good side of someone. There are times that we have judged people and we think they are really bad and we never see any good in them. Whenever you find them, you hate on them, like you feel they can't even stay in your space. You feel they have failed in life because maybe of a few mistakes, a few things that they have failed upon. But then I think we need to start looking at life 3D, in 3 dimensions, where you don't judge, you don't just be so fast to judge. That's a lesson that I've learned today, that okay, maybe Uganda has her problems and we feel some things are not really going as per our expectations, but there are good things in our country. The same way there are some good things about everyone. Before you judge someone, before you think that they are bad and you get mad at them, you go around talking about how bad they are, understand, at least remember one good thing that they ever did for you. In most cases, the people that we hate or the people that we feel are not good, they are people that we have been attached to at some point. And ask yourself, why is it that at some point you were attached to them? Why was it so easy for you to call them friend? And then out of the blue, because they made just a very small mistake, you consider it very bad, you call them evil, you call them hypocrites, you call them all sorts of names. So it is important for us to remember the good things that people have done, capitalize so much on their strengths, because you never know. Someday they are going to be able to help you and you will appreciate that. So it's a reminder to us, whereas people may not be perfect 100%, at least they can do something good. They have weaknesses just like you do. You also have your weaknesses. So find it so easy to forgive. Be very fast, be very fast to forgive. The Bible says that forgive 7 times 700 times a day before sunset. How many times has someone annoyed you and you feel like they are the worst people and you don't want to talk to them again? But sometimes they have got your destiny. They have the opportunities that you need, because it's not straight. Chances are high strangers will never come to help you. It is people that God has placed in our path that are going to be the ones to help us. So let us see even the good side of people and let us capitalize so much on them. Let it be positive vibes all the time. If we don't do that, life will most likely be tough and you don't want to be in that place. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time, I sign out.